Alright, so Palmer's speech was pretty interesting for a couple things. Number one, I think the first things I was going to address was he talked about trying to balance good media with bad media, and I feel like in today's age it's kind of hard to do. You have um, there's so much news. I'm a TV guy, so if you think about news, there's so much. No matter it's CNN, NBC, no matter Fox, whatever it is, if it bleeds, it leads, and the news companies and TV stations have held on to that with everything that they have, and the public still feeds into it no matter what. They, they don't care too much about the good news. The feel good stories. Every now and then, you'll get a couple that are interesting enough that people want to buy into, but most of the time, they just want to hear the negative news. Another thing though is I saw the date when you clicked on the link. The date popped up and kind of gave everyone a good chuckle. This was recorded before I was born. Um, so so to kind of think about it now compared to what it was in the earlier '90s. Because I feel like a lot of people towards my age, and now that I'm in charge and I have college students working under me, because of where I work, it's kind of an educational place, and we're trying to teach students how to do things in the field. It I feel like there's not as much deeper thinking into a lot of the things. I mean, I know, like, I'm a TV guy. I work with broadcasting. I feel like it's kind of really different than what it is from film or print writing or anything like that. And from a broadcaster standpoint, which kind of is kind of funny. Like, my entire life, I've always been very quick to the point. I hated page lengths when I had to write papers. It had to be 10 pages. Well, I wrote 3 and said the same amount as what I would have said in 10. I don't understand why there has to be so much fluff. So in broadcast, you're kind of quick and to the point, and then film and print writing, you can kind of drag it out a little bit and have a lot of deeper thinking. And working with students now and people my age, I notice that there's not a whole lot of the deeper thinking, the deeper meaning type stuff, like what he's talking about. I mean, I'm one of them that kind of likes to sit back and smell the roses, but I kind of like to sit in the quiet and just take it in. But I feel like there's not a bunch of the absorbing and relaying it out the way that he's mentioning in his.